I just heard something on my mic stand snap. It was concerning. Hold on. Should be fine. Yeah, pretty sure it's fine. It's fine. It's okay. Yeah. Right. I am super sleepy. I'm partially hungry. Partially hungry. Oh, partially, yeah. And we're gonna play a game. Gotta move this from here. Give myself a little more room to play. So I can also do this. I'm pulling tacos right now. I just decide, you know what? I want this. And therefore I'm getting this. So I want chips right now. So therefore I have chips. Anywho, what's it? At some point I'll probably open this up beforehand. I should learn to open this up beforehand and get this, ready to start screaming at me from trying to adjust graphics. I'll do this again. And then he goes, oh no, graphics died. And then you're like, oh no, graphics are dead. Ah, whatever will I do? Ah, blah, 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 blah. And then you hit play and it comes back up. Yes. Chip. I almost said helpings and cents. Salts. 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 I like this. There's seltzer.
I can't believe you fired Sal.
Of course I did, you conniving banshee. I can't have my food prepared by a 10-stone cockroach.
Pinstone, 300 pounds. Give or take.
We're closed. You better tell them that.
Or 150 pounds. I guess stone is 20 pounds. Something kilos.
Who knows what horrible truths lurk behind the tinted windows of our neighbors' souls? Our intrepid heroes certainly don't. They're just relieved to find a safe harbor from the half-naked horde that has pursued them since their stirring defeat of the mad pharaoh Samun-Mak. But soon, you and the freelance police will be forced to throw open the creaking shutters and clumsily draw back the moldy curtains to reveal the awful secrets that lie beyond the Alley of the Dolls.
I love these. They give so much away without giving anything away. So I wonder what the shades are for. We'll probably get there eventually. just quickly double check, make sure it's perfect.
So, after I put Max's brain back in his body, we were suddenly beset by scads of brain-dead simulacra.
I prefer doppelgangers.
We thought all they wanted was that spooky toy box, but after they yanked it away, they turned their attention on us.
Actually, I think they were mostly interested in me.
No.
We ran for the DeSoto, but it had been surrounded by a gang of me's.
So naturally, you came here.
Better to stock up on canned foods and ammo for the upcoming zombie Sam Armageddon.
I don't think they're zombies, Max.
Zombies, clones, robots, who cares? Just as long as I get the shakes!
Good bullets, got it.
Looks like it's time to boil the haggis.
Go, Grandpa.
Tell me you've got a way out of here, Sam.
Not particularly, but maybe. First and foremost, be safe. Perfect. Next, we lower the volume settings a bit more. No. No, there, this.
Ha! Won't try that again, will ye?
How much do I remember? Enough. Remember enough of it.
Individually wrapped balls of peanut butter?
Aye. Ever since Mrs. Dolagi went up like a pufferfish, my namby-pamby malpractice attorneys have forced me to dole out my peanut butter in strictly controlled portions.
I didn't even know diners could have malpractice attorneys. Hey, Donkey Wong, want to pitch in and help us repel the hordes?
What happened to General Skunkapi?
Sam happened.
According to Max, I beat the bananas out of him in an alternate reality, which has left him a humiliated husk of a man, or ape.
Don't.
Yeah.
Of course, being chased by hundreds of half-dressed versions of the new alpha male in town can't be helping either.
Nope. Hi. Enjoy work. The joke.
This probably isn't the best time to make some toast. But what the hey? Yikes! Guess I won't be making any toast for a while.
I remember when I was a toaster.
Still be one if you want to. But we'll get there.
You know, for a horrific siege, I find myself...
Hey, Skunk Ape, any chance of you moving out of the way so I can...
God, what a negative Nelly!
Hey, Skunk.
Yeah. Fine.
I think I've got enough peanut butter right now.
So peanut butter makes him continue to lick. Got stuck in his mouth.
Suits on!
Is that? No. I thought Flint was here somewhere.
Hey, good idea! Maybe we can turn this horrific siege into some sort of half-assed, rhythm-based minigame.
We repeat, half-naked, portly dog-like creatures are running amok. Details at this time remain sketchy, but we have numerous reports that the Zoftig canines are breaking into people's houses and stealing their children's toys. Well, that would put some kids in therapy, right, Chet?
Whoa, ease off, big fella. I'm pretty upset about the Zaftig crack, too, but that's no reason to go ape.
Smooth, Sam.
Fern City stripped me of my power and my dignity, but I'll be a Polarian baboose before I let them have the last of my toys!
Hey, the monkey's gonna do a card trick!
I don't think so, Max. Those look like the mind-reading cards we saw in that chilling vision of the future that never happened.
Oh, yeah! Gimme!
Give them to you? Hardly. With these cards, I will escape this gorilla-forsaken rock, blast it from orbit, and then move on to conquer the rest of the entire galaxy.
Toys, toys, toys.
No!
They're gonna be yanked out. Whichever one comes first.
Wow, that was horrible. Maybe we should have done something.
Ah, he'll be okay. Now let's start reading some minds so we can get out of this mess.
Or deeper in this mess, whichever one comes first. Anyway, he's gone now, so
Fudgy Freeze. The greatest combination of ice cream, fudge, and carob balls this side of the Mississippi. Must resist fudge.
Rat.
because he can't actually put it in his mouth, because his mouth is kind of stuck with peanut butter, won't do him any good. Oh, we can give him someone else.
I hope you guys love these as much as I do.
Now I want toast. I want toast. I want toast. Fine, I guess I'm not getting toast. Oh yeah, the button.
It's the button that opens the secret tunnel into the sewers.
Less talky, more pressy, Sam. I've just about run out of amusing ways to shoot you in the face.
Open hickory.
Oh yeah. Nuts.
Hey, Stinkies! What happened to your secret tunnel?
Secret tunnel?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, that sucks. We'll grab another one of these kind of cans.
Must control fudge.
Rat.
I hope he's not gonna be stuck doing that the whole game. That'll be totally something to break in by accident.
Do my arms really jiggle like that?
Nah, your arms have a charming water balloon look. These guys are strictly turkey waddle territory.
Thanks, buddy.
Max,
No time for clue-laden banter now, Sam. If we're gonna get out of this alive, I've got no choice but to repeatedly blow your brains out with bullets!
That implies other ways of moving for it. We're not gonna talk about that.
Ooh, I've got to go try this puppy out on some doggies.
Okay. Well, he ate the big machete sword thing. Oh. Oh yeah, I remember that. Never mind.
You heard me. Mr. S is...
sometimes I wish your future visions were a little more expansive, Max.
Yeah, but where's the fun in that?
This is over. My so-called granddaughter and I are going to have a wee talk. This is over.
Okay.
Can you read my mind? Do you know all the things I'm thinking of? Boy, I could sure go for a fudgy freeze right about now. Poor Max. Poor Max.
When Wilfred and Brimley aren't looking, I'll escape through my backup tunnel.
A backup tunnel? Ingenious.
Really? I was gonna go with paranoid or maybe silly.
We should ask her about that.
Die!
Hey,
Stinky.
Oh, good. It's the Harbinger of Doom.
What do you think the deal is with all these dangerously handsome simulacra?
Doppelgangers.
I guess clones.
Really?
Or maybe parallel universe commandos, pastry golems, or maybe I don't really care since it's not really my job to figure this kind of thing out.
fair enough.
I got a wacky idea. Why don't you help us fight off the Sams?
Your personality alone could probably take out a dozen of them in one blow.
For your information, I'm trying to text the authorities for some help.
Right.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry I broke your boyfriend.
Boyfriend? What boyfriend? I don't have a boyfriend.
You know, General Skunky. You two seem to be getting along pretty well before Max and I kicked him into the penal zone.
Skun Kape? He's not my boyfriend.
Tell us about
I
Grandpa.
see that you and Grandpa Stinky have reached the plate-throwing phase of your relationship.
Oh, that? That was nothing. Grandpa just fired my chef, without consulting me first. I was slightly annoyed.
You wouldn't be.
But you know what they say, there's nothing like being attacked by an army of courtly abominations to give you a sense of perspective.
Do people really say that?
They do now.
Why did Grandpa fire Sal anyway?
That's a private matter between me and Grandpa, for the moment.
Any luck texting the authorities?
None yet, but I'll be sure to let you know if I make a breakthrough.
Thank
You
you.
do that. Okay, Stinky, where's your backup secret tunnel?
What?
You heard me. A backup tunnel.
I don't know anything about a backup tunnel.
Come on, Stinky. Tell us where your backup tunnel is before Max runs out of bullets.
I never run out of bullets.
I told you I don't know anything about a tunnel.
Why do you keep looking over there?
Looking over where?
Well, I can see you're busy. I'll just get back to saving our lives.
Hey, good luck with that.
Trying to specific. Oh, he stopped licking. Good. Grandpa.
Grandpa Stinky?
Do you mind? You're spoiling my aim.
What happened to your secret tunnel?
Secret tunnel?
You know, the one under that table over there.
If I had a secret tunnel, don't you think I would have used it by now?
Good point. You sure you don't know anything about a secret tunnel? Because I could swear you were around when we found it a couple of days ago.
I told you, I don't know what you're talking about.
Good point.
What do you think this unprecedented wave of me is all about?
Years! I haven't had this much fun in years!
Let's see.
We couldn't help but notice that girl Stinky started flinging plates at your head.
What did she think I was going to do when I discovered that she'd hired a giant cockroach to run my beautiful kitchen?
Well, your tolerance for cockroaches is well known, so I'm sure she probably thought,
Tiny cockroaches as customers, not 6.5-foot tall monstrosities lumbering about my kitchen, dipping their mandibles in the mayonnaise and spreading their disease on my crudities.
Crudités? Where? And what are those?
Mark my words, Ken or no Ken, that woman's up to no good.
There was a sound of gunfire, but neither Grandpa nor Max were
need
shooting.
help?
They're both kind of
I've been
T-posed.
dreaming about this day for years. Oh, right in the moose.
Fair enough.
I'll just get back to finding a way out of this mess.
Take your time. I'm having a ball.
I want to do one thing. Here, I'll see.
I don't know how Blah Blah and Buzz Buzz found out about my backup tunnel, but they'll never figure out that setting the toaster to incinerate will open it.
Those cards have peeled open Stinky's mind like a snarky, lazy onion.
This is over. My soap.
I feel like there's something in here I need, so I'm going to care for it. Look at this.
This'll keep me warm until we get our real car back.
Back, ye infernal beastie!
Huh, that's a different marker.
What in the name of Betty Crocker's knickers have you been doing to my diner?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I've had just about all I can stand, you indolent waste of DNA!
Say, you two wouldn't mind holding the fort while we go check out Stinky's secret passage, would you?
Indolent? Who do you think keeps this diner afloat, old man?
Great, thanks.
so it begins.
I sure hope the Stinkies are able to work out their issues.
Not me. Watching them argue is like dinner theater, only without the...
Sweet mother of Watson and Crick gallivanting with Rosalind Franklin on a spiral staircase.
This is a pretty huge situation. Very huge situation. Very huge.
Max,
Yeah?
I think we found the source of the Simulacra.
Doppelgangers.
Whatever.
Clone complete.
Oscar Tech.
What the heck is Girl Stinky doing down here?
Restram, Boris, move!
Toys, toys, toys. Toys, toys, toys.
That's strange. Wow.
By my reckoning, this cavern is deeper than Sean Penn, but shallower than Bono.
Nope, I didn't touch anything. It was just big, and that was it.
I can't get over how big this cloning facility is.
Also, this reminds me of the bit in Resident Evil 5 where, like, you're trying to look for Joe Valentine, and there's just this massive facility full of just, like, people that have been captured. And you have to fight this giant fucking crab. It's a weird series of events.
Clone facility systems nominal. Awaiting further instructions.
It's like a real strange situation.
There's probably a way to make this microphone work for us, but how?
Is that a coffee mug?
Yes, and unless my rarely utilized razor-sharp senses are wrong, it's full of herbal tea.
Ugh, what kind of laid-back monster sips soothing tea from faraway places while commanding armies of Sam clones?
Telltale Games.
I wonder what that glowing hand does.
You have what you want. Now give them the air.
Strange. Anyway. If I remember right, there's a thing over here I need to look at. Yeah, I see it. There's the man code thing right there. I'm gonna go touch that in a second. Oh yeah, there's several passageways down here. Holy shit, I forgot about this.
Extra virgin protein fluid. They're empty.
Yeah, that's what... as the bishop once... You know what's the... I got nothing.
Look, Max. Free health, ammo, cupcakes, clues, and enlightenment. Oh, wait. It's empty.
Don't worry. Get enough of these done and it'll probably fix it, right? That's how TF2 works. Alright. I'm done with that joke.
Check it out, Max. Cart tracks.
Maybe there's gold at the end of this tunnel, or rare deposits of Cantgetium.
You're a strange little imp, Max.
Be honest.
Are we there yet? We've been walking for nearly a decameter.
I love your wacky made-up units of measurement, Max. Wait a minute. There's a light up ahead.
Bosco Tech?
Shh. Something weird is going on.
Weird by our standards or everyone else's?
Mama B is
Mr.
gone.
Molman, please concentrate. Without your assistance, we'll never be able to contact Dr. Mama Bosco.
No, we won't. You don't know what you're doing.
Whee!
I missed you, Max. I really did.
Wow, they're right. The camera really does add 10 pounds.
So those clones have, what, 5 or 6 cameras on them?
Calm down, dude. That was mean.
Harry, you're alive.
Don't sound so disappointed.
Aw, don't be that way, Harry.
You cheated me out of millions of dollars and trapped me in a killer sauna. How should I be?
Sadder but wiser?
What do you know about
Hello
these
there.
scary
But
toy-stealing Sams?
Nothing.
You sure you want to stick with that answer?
Yeah, isn't that your tunnel that connects directly to the big old cloning facility?
That old thing? I haven't been down there in months. After Mama Bosco started using it to store crate loads of high-tech equipment, it kind of lost its rustic charm.
Think he's telling the truth?
Probably. Harry doesn't have the brains, brawn, or all-around competence to pull off a scheme like this.
You know, I am standing right here.
And I realize how far back behind Cassie is. Is the holy shit, I'm very sure it's to the blue thing. So Cassie, when you hear this, say, ah.
What sorts of high-tech equipment was Mama Bosco storing in your hole?
How should I know? She never tells me anything.
How'd you get out of Skunk Ape's ship?
I'm glad you asked. My incredible adventure began when I discovered a small crack in the back of my
On
cell.
second thought, never mind.
And now I see the ahs. So that's about that far back.
What's with the seance?
Super Dense
Yeah.
over there wants to summon Dr. Bosco back to the lab for questioning, but he doesn't know what he's doing.
How so?
It's so obvious that he can't make contact with the spirit realms. I mean, he can't even get in touch with my recently deceased relatives.
Why don't you tell us about those recently departed relatives?
Sorry, Sam, the memory's too fresh.
Fair enough.
Dick.
What happened to Mama Bosco?
I don't know. When I returned to the lab after my harrowing adventures on Skunkapi's ship, she was acting strange.
Now,
Strange?
Yes. She was distracted and wafted about the facility with an agitated nervousness that one would normally associate with a guilty conscience.
You got all that from the way she was wafting?
Well, that, and she gasped, "Oh no, it's all my fault," before she floated out of the building. No one's seen her since.
fair enough.
So you don't know where Mama Bosco is?
Not a clue. That's why we're trying to hold a seance, to compel her to return.
You know what? I'll do you one
Hang in
better.
there, Harry.
Do I have a choice?
Give me about 5 minutes. Let me talk with Sir Face a lot. And I'll actually do better. I'll go get me some ice from my water.
Can we move this seance along? I have a midnight waxing in a couple of hours.
Where is he? There you are. Hey.
Super Ball.
Mr. President, you're alive. I'm overjoyed.
I can tell.
What are you doing here?
Yeah, why aren't you back at the White House keeping that backstabbing Secretary of Health and Human Services away from my Cuban cigars?
I'm here to investigate the rampaging Sam clones and their possible connection to the so-called Devil's Toy Box, sirs.
What a coinky-dink. So are we.
Yes, sirs. Quite the coinkydink.
Hey, if you're here and I'm here, who's running the country right now?
I've taken the liberty of installing an amusing bobblehead figurine in the Oval Office. No one seems to have noticed.
No, it would work with someone like him. Yeah, okay, that's fine.
What happened to Mama Bosco?
I'm not certain, sirs. I came here to investigate reports of illegal cloning activity, only to find Dr. Mama Bosco missing. I'm conducting a seance to bring her in for questioning.
That plan is very Max. It's Max approved, but Max, it's also Max stupid. You just put Max, just fucking put a bobblehead of Max in a room. Just leave it there like a Magic 8 ball. Let it repeatedly bob his head back and forward. You would not be able to tell the difference. Until it started actually talking.
Do you know anything about these Simulacra?
Doppelgangers.
According to the authorities, they're fanning out across the city in search of the remaining toys of power.
Remaining?
Yes, sirs. In the aftermath of the Salmon Mock incident, our crypto scientists estimate that there are only a few hundred TOPs extant, and they're scattered throughout the city.
Oh. So you remember the situation. Nice.
What will happen once the Sam clones gather all the toys?
Nobody knows. A few experts believe that the person who created the clones will use the fully empowered Devil's Toy Box to psychically bring about a golden age of unity and harmony.
That'd be an unexpected twist.
But most of them concur that we'll likely be facing some sort of universal Armageddon scenario in which a horrific beast of unimaginable power reigns over the earth and the living envy the dead.
You know, that's true. Probably better running the country than a few of our presidents. I mean, you're not wrong.
A seance? That's not exactly in your bailiwick now, is it?
Okay, I'm just gonna stand right over here until I can shake off the memory of you saying bailiwick.
You are sadly correct, sir. As a medium, I'm more of an extra small, but it's desperately important that we make contact with the missing Dr. Mama Bosco.
Why?
I would think it's obvious, sir. The Sam clones. Her hands are all over them.
Ew.
Figuratively, sir.
Oh, that's better. Are you going to take another shot at summoning Dr. Mama Bosco?
Actually, sirs, I was thinking of leaving it to someone who specializes in weirdness.
Larry King is here?
I think he was talking about us.
Oh.
I love Max, but Max is also the person that would go on Twitter and say, I agreed with Hitler. And then would get like a whole bunch of hate and then have to say immediately after that. And have to say after that. Just for note, when I said I agree with Hitler, I meant like, I agreed in his thought of just genocide. Just mass genocide. Simple as that. I don't care who dies. They just need to die. And leave it at that. Max is thankfully non-discriminatory. Unless it's Sam. Then don't touch him. Twitch crashed? Oh no. Hi, why was I called? What happened? You got an Alvin. Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure that's a bat. I don't care. Let them clip it. Oh no. Okay. Came back at a really bad time. No, you came back at a perfect time. Actually, you know what? I was gonna crack a joke about this, but that's actually a serious situation that very thoroughly goes on at this point. There's a YouTuber I watch sometimes who just plays games that he likes or plays games he doesn't understand and tries to like them. I found him from watching Yakuza. Because I was more into Yakuza, and he hopped on the bandwagon. I was like, oh, neat. I get to watch someone finally fucking play this game blind. It's great. He did a VR chat thing for the first time, and he was like, this is really weird, but it's cool. Met a couple people online. They went into a chat room. Guy was pretending to be a bartender, and they just sat and chatted and had fun. He was explaining how he did this, and this job, and he hated him. But he's doing this, and well, because of YouTubing and streaming, you know, people think he's funny. He's gotten rid of a lot of his anxiety situations. And beyond that, he can pay bills. He was able to get enough money to pay off his mom's debt, to pay off our house, to pay off loans, to do all this stuff, and he still got enough to like exist on and like try to build up slowly to give himself a better future. Even beyond that, it's, well, you got that on one side of the coin. Then on the other side of the coin, you've got a streamer who walked in and only kind of listened to a little bit of it and was like, oh, he's just flaunting about his money. So went off and got a bunch of other people to come down and bully them for no fucking reason whatsoever. And then went on to take it to Twitter and try to flag him with as much hate as possible. She got her sister, a much bigger content producer, to even do the same thing. It was disgusting. It was not cool at all. Especially when you went back and watched the VOD from both sides. You see that the sister made a video showing only her sister, or the person coming in and doing right, more or less. Just hate, it seemed like, from one direction. But when you actually watch the actual VOD on both ends, actually, you see just how horrible the other person that just walked up randomly was. How she made this devious plan to just grab a bunch of people and go, let's go bully, let's go yell at this person and get in their way and yada yada for no reason. So, yeah, no. Yes, you're right, someone might clip it, but this is why I like keeping receipts. This is why this is a VOD, and it will in fact go up on YouTube. If someone wants to do that, just whip off a clip of just one teeny tiny bit of me making a joke of saying that I'm, or me pretending to be Max saying I like genocide as a whole. That's fine. You can go watch the whole VOD in that case. Go ahead and provide me a view. Give me a couple cents on my bank account. That's fine. And also, if you like the content, give it a like too. I don't care. But you'll understand that, hopefully understand, that it's a satire joke. That it was meant in fun. And yes, this is why I keep receipts usually. Just in, not literally, but figuratively. Anyway, that was a nice sidetrack. Let's get back to some funny stuff.
Stay loose, Super Ball.
I always do, sirs.
Let's see. Something else I did see was that one of the toys of power that we do want was actually floating around the room here. It was the paddle ball. How'd you get up here? You know, I don't care.
Hey, Max, look. Mama Bosco changed her number.
In the last 24 hours? Huh, being dead must be making her paranoid.
Yeah.
What's the deal with this impenetrable blast door?
We thought it prudent to seal up Mama Bosco's lab until the crisis passes, sirs.
Smart. 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 Do you see anything funny? Yeah, no, he'd hate every other aspect. It's just the concept of killing everyone. That's it. He would just be like, yeah, that's just what I want. It's fun. I like that.
Future vision.
Where did the music go? Him cry.
I knew it! It's a miracle!
I feel like I broke something.
Teleportation.
In fact, I'm very sure I broke something. What did I break? Ah, that's what happened. I left the area, technically. That was disturbing. I hate it. Thanks. Gotta go. Your points? When I said everyone, I meant everyone. Including yourself? I mean, someone's got to do the job right, so I guess not me.
Max, look. Bosco Tech Clone Pod. This clone pod was manufactured by Mama Bosco.
Yes.
Probably should have guessed by the hot pants they're wearing. Mama sure does love a nicely turned Samgam.
If Mama Bosco's the one controlling these clones, she's got a lot of explaining to do. cloning facility status.
Huh. You'd think a multi-bazillion-dollar facility like this could afford something a little snazzier than a chintzy scrolly sign.
No. Yes, but no.
What is it?
A fog machine? A rubber costume? Some more AV equipment like we found back in the subway?
Freaky. Anything useful?
Nope.
No. So, this was Stinky's patchouli smelling tunnel. This should lead to the museum.
There's only 5 or 6 ways to find out.
Well, let's take the one that doesn't involve explosives or time travel.
Spoil sport.
Leave the earth to you. Go to sleep, woman.
Well, here we are, back in the Museum of Mostly Natural History. And look, Paperweight's office. Maybe he can tell us what's going on with all these Sams.
I mean, if anyone could.
A trash can.
My psychic clue sense is tingling.
You know I can't stand looking at you when you dig through garbage.
No time to indulge your delicate sensibilities, Sam. Look!
What is it?
Hey, I just find the clues. And besides, I seem to have temporarily lost my ability to read.
A
Temporarily?
disturbing side effect of your psychic abilities?
Nah, I just can't be bothered.
Thanks, Laddie. I've temporarily lost my ability to read. Okay, thanks.
It's a letter from our old pal Sal, resigning from his job at the museum.
Should a 6-foot-tall cockroach really be putting himself out on the job market in this economy?
Maybe we should ask him. He left a forwarding number.
Sweet!
It's a standard security panel, tricked out with hieroglyphics instead of numbers. I wonder what the key code is.
Aha! Rats! I thought for sure it would spell out King Butt.
I think Monsieur Paperweight's key code is going to be a little more sophisticated than that, Max.
You mean more like Emperor Gluteus Maximus?
No, I mean more like something we'll never, ever guess. Ever.
It's probably literally just like the last thing it was.
We're never getting in there until we figure out Paperweight's key code. It's locked.
Yeah, but at least there aren't a bicycle of eldritch tentacles guarding it anymore.
I don't think bicycle is the group word for tentacles, Max.
Just a minute.
Wait, you fool!
Oh, sorry. Oh, it's you.
We've got
Yes,
some
it's us.
questions.
Dr. Norrington and I could not give 3 rotten figs for your questions. We've got important work to do. Good day.
But
I said good day, sir.
Well, I never.
It looks grumpy. Nice.
Oh, what now?
Get rid of them!
You again?
If we could just...
we gotta get in there, Sam.
Why? I mean, other than the generic amusement of antagonizing people.
I think Von Sewer Paperweight's mysterious boss, Dr. Norrington, is in there.
And?
And I need to thank him for helping me out against Salmon Mac.
Oh, right. I forgot to message Kuro. Hold on. Gotta let Kuro know that we're about to run nose first into some Eldritch Horrors, maybe. That's weird.
Max is so powerful now, soon he won't even need a partner.
No, we don't have. That's fine. Let's go. Let's go outside of house. Say hi to Sal.
Well, there's Sal.
And a bunch of doppelgangers.
Let those Sam show more respect for our car than we do.
Well, that was awfully convenient. Sam?
That guy has your hat. And your car. We know what to look for soon.
Hey, look, Max. It's our old friend Charlie Hotep.
Get it away! Get it away!
Come on, Max. He'll give you cool ventriloquism powers, just like your great-grandpa Maximus had in olden times.
Fine, I'll do it for the powers. But for the record, I want to make it clear that I find Charlie Hotep, like all ventriloquist dummies, completely creepy and disgusting.
So are you, but you don't see me getting skittish about it.
That. Seems we have 5 toys, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Everything's coming to a head.
It's a good thing the city defiantly keeps a few of these antiques around so that people can anonymously make prank calls and threaten public officials.
I mean, not even wrong.
Whee! Whee!
Corpulent dogmen swarm city.
Corpulence? The nerve!
I know.
Doughy would have allowed them to use a larger typeface and been alliterative to boot.
Doughy is fair, but whoops. Those three over there are playing rock, paper, scissors. That's fucking great.
Is it me or does Lady Liberty look a little off?
I'm sure she's had some work done, but come on! What 230-year-old public figure hasn't had a butt tuck or two?
She looks a little off. Yeah. Alright. There's 2 things to do here. Not more. This is not one of them. We're gonna go back. Gonna use this thing right here. Gonna turn in that direction. No, that
Hey,
direction.
doppelgangers! It's me, Max! I'm in this warehouse with all sorts of juicy psychic toys.
Toys. Toys. Toys.
Toys?
With them facing that way.
Looks like my clones have already picked this pile of junk clean.
Anything really.
Hey, it's our noisy old friend Bluster Blaster.
More like a barely tolerated acquaintance.
You look like Chum, old chum.
Sam! Max! What are you doing in Vegas?
Oh, boy.
He's coming back to normal. Nice.
What happened to you?
Yeah, we thought you were in Vegas helping Bosco count cards and pick up showgirls.
Maximum failure!
Why?
Counting cards out loud!
Yeah, the dealers tend to notice things like that.
Need any help?
No, thank you! I'll just sit here until my shields regenerate!
Fair enough.
Do you think you'll rejoin the cops now that your Vegas adventure is over?
That portion of my life is terminated!
Say, you wouldn't happen to know anything about all these Sam clones running around, would you?
Those are real?
Yes.
Yeah?
Holy Mother of God!
I think that's a no.
Do you know what happened to Bosco?
Bosco stayed in Vegas to pay off debt to casino!
Cleaning tables?
Male stripper!
Ew.
Interesting.
Last letter to give to Mama!
Dear Mama, guess what? I met a girl.
So it looks like I'll be staying in Vegas a little bit longer than originally planned. Please take care of the store while I'm away. Love, Bosco.
P.S. Could you wire me about $20,000?
Worst Bosco impression ever!
Mind if we deliver this to Mama Bosco?
Take it! I never want anything to do with Bosco ever again!
Don't worry, that's what most people say after meeting Bosco, like, repeatedly.
See you, Bluster.
I have become death!
Death Destroyer of everything? Can you read a robot's mind?
This is totally awesome!
I'm curious. Nope. You get back in that weird vision thing. I want to read his mind.
1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 1! 1, 1, 2!
Yes. Yes, you can.
Keep your distance, Max. We don't want those toy-sniffing Samulakarans coming after us.
Toys, toys, toys.
Ow!
These handsome devils are all sharing the same mind. Amazing.
Amazing for you, but my nasal passages are about to be visited by Uncle Flo.
And just, well, besides the one hat, like, right there and up there, Max isn't seeing as much shit as he used to. It's really bizarre. The other one over there, too. But he used to see some really, really weird things, and it's like they're toning down. Which is concerning.
Is your card?
Who the hell are you talking to, Max?
Beats me. Must be one of those freaky psychic power moments.
Yeah, what? Oh. Newspaper racks mine.
Is this your card?
Who the hell are you talking to, Max?
Beats me. Must be one of those freaky psychic power moments.
Quite.
Dooby dooby doo, stacking some crates up. Dooby dooby doo.
He really is a simple guy, isn't he? Attention, dog clones! Luster Blaster has many toys of power deep within his encasement, and you cannot have them!
Toys?
Hey, stop that tickle! I'll find whatever!
I'll just let them poke out of it. I'm gonna go this way. Hey, Sal!
Sal.
Sam and Max, what brings you guys down to the warehouse district?
All the usual. Mystery, intrigue.
The roar of the grease paint, the smell of the crowd.
What are you doing?
So you gave up your cushy job at the museum for this?
You bet. That museum gig was getting dangerous. What with all the fires, the slimy tentacles, and the gorilla pummelings. I'm just not cut out for a life of excitement like that.
Uh-huh. So, Sal.
What exactly are you doing out here anyway?
Oh, I've got a great job stacking crates. Doesn't pay much, but it's way less violent. At least it was until those guys came along.
Fair enough.
How are you coping with all these Sam clones?
Is that what they are? I thought they might be some of your skinnier, less inhibited cousins from over in the village.
Skinnier?
So my clones haven't been hassling you?
A little, but I don't seem to have whatever it is they're looking for.
Fair enough.
What's in those crates?
Beats me. As long as there's nothing in these babies that keep me from stacking them, I could give a Junebug's behind about what's in them, you know?
Fair enough.
Stack on, good buddy.
You know it, Sam.
I really like Sal, Sam. It'd be a shame if he got sucked into the undertow of the mayhem and destruction that follows us around like an awestruck teenager.
What the hell are you talking about, Max?
Predictions. Anyway, we need something out of these boxes. So, what? Why is that box tilted?
No, I think I'll hold on to this for reasons that'll never adequately be explained.
Max is floating.
No, I think it's a good thing Sal left a floor.
I broke something. I don't know what, but I did break something. Okay. I like Sal. Unfortunately, he has to become a victim of
Hey,
bullying.
you. Anyone interested in my psychic toys?
Toys? Toys.
Stay away from me, you goofballs.
Hey, BB.
I will annihilate you with kindness!
Aww.
See ya, Bluster.
I have become death!
Whee!
There's something around here I need. I don't remember what it is or where it is.
It's locked.
Oh yeah, it doesn't need to do that. Yeah, bad idea. We're gonna just...
We better not go out there. The city's crawling with clones.
More like jiggling and waddling.
Let's go back to the Stinkies. There's 3 issues to solve. That'll get us to the next half. Then there's the third quarter and then the final phase. Oh, hey.
Talk!
There's FP.
Grandfather, will you please tell this booze-soaked gumshoe to get out of our diner?
Just answer the man's questions so I can get on with my pathetic excuse for a life.
Stinky, are you still shooting at all? Yes.
Hey, Grandpa.
Don't bother me. I'm waiting for my ungrateful granddaughter to crack under Mr. Paper's withering interrogation.
Fair enough. Yo, FP.
Hey, Flint, what's shaking?
Hiya, boys. Just putting the finishing touches on this whole girl stinky caper.
Really?
Well, no. But Grandpa Stinky's gonna stop paying me if I don't wrap this case up tonight, so I'm kind of winging it here.
Had you on retainer for months, and you didn't even know she'd installed nae 1, but 2 secret tunnels under my diner!
Mind if we kibitz in your interrogation?
Be my guest, boys. I'm hitting a brick wall with Miss Motormouth here. See? Now, where were we? Oh, yeah. Who's this Mr. S mug? And what are the 2 of you planning to do to Grandpa Stinky?
Get nice and noir.
Stinky's words dug into my heart like a hot shovel through a tub of warm butter, sprinkled with bacon bits and...
Stinky didn't say anything, Sam.
See what I'm working with here?
Maybe she doesn't know how these hard-boiled interrogations are supposed to work.
I think you're right, Max. Let's show her how it's done. I'll be Flint, and you be Stinky.
Fine, but if I get typecast, you're getting a nasty call from my agent.
All right, sister. What's the deal with all your secret tunnels?
Secret tunnels? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Probably worse because he's doing it like right in her ear.
Liar! Filthy, rotten liar. We know all about the secret cloning facility at the end of your secret tunnel. So spill!
Cloning facility? What are you talking about?
No, that's his line.
Come on, Stinky. Don't pretend you don't know anything about the massive Sam cooking machines we found at the end of your secret tunnel.
Get out of my way!
Not so fast, Dollface. You're not going anywhere until you answer some questions.
Fine, fire away. Anything to get me out of this madhouse.
Okay then, from the top. Who's this Mr. S mug? And what are the 2 of you planning to do to Grandpa Stinky?
Mr. S is Sam. We were planning Grandpa Stinky's surprise birthday party.
Birthday parties. I hated them. Wait, what?
You heard me. Mr. S is Sam. The 2 of us were planning Grandpa Stinky's surprise birthday party.
You lousy liar. A birthday in for another 5 months.
That's why it was going to be such a surprise.
Is this true, Sam?
It sure is. She'd already ordered your favorite cake.
I did. Oh, I mean, that's right. I did.
A cake? Well, I'll tell you what. You and Sam can cough up my favorite cake. I'll send Mr. Paper home. Until then, you're not going anywhere, granddaughter.
I can't believe you and Stinky were planning a party and you didn't ask me to help. I love licking envelopes and cooking up embarrassing party games.
Don't be a dolt, Max. This whole party thing is just another brick in Stinky's mountain of lies. But if we cover for her, maybe Flint will let her go, and she can lead us to her mysterious Mr. S and the mastermind behind these rakishly handsome Sam clones.
Sounds convoluted and absurd. I like it.
All we have to do now is find Grandpa Stinky's favorite cake.
Whee!
Having a moment. Hold on. Okay. Got it. Never mind. Remembered.
Hey, Flint.
I can't grab now, Sam. I gotta keep my peepers on Miss Congeniality here, in case she tries to make another break for it.
Can I talk with her? No? That's fine.
Grandpa?
Don't you have an alleged birthday party to tend to?
Yeah, how about that? How goes the siege?
I'm just picking off a few of the stragglers now. Thought you could get...
Why do you think we're lying about your party?
Yeah, it's gonna be bitchin'.
'Cause that stain on the stinky name has never done a kind thing for me in her entire life.
Well, we're off to plan your party. Don't go anywhere.
I'll get my fancy tuxedo ready.
Do it. I'd pay for that.
Ooh, I've got to go try this puppy out on some doggies.
I can't look at Flint.
Meet me at the place. No, the other place. I can't believe I need Flomo and the Bean to get me out of here.
And I can't believe that Stinky keeps coming up.
Oops.
The Dame was a symphony of ice and sarcasm. I was the out-of-tune sax player trying to horn in on her action. The rabbit listened to the music and wondered if he tuned into the wrong station.
Wow, Flint even thinks in barely applicable metaphors.
Shaka. His mind blown.
Star, tars, arts, rats, czar.
Are you casual gaming in your head again?
Well, excuse me for being able to multitask.
A party? A likely story. Still, it'd be nice to get a slice of upside-down Uzbekian blood cake surprise.
Arr! Who stole me pot of gold?
So, Grandpa Stinky's an Irish pirate now?
I'm not so good with accents. A skirt story was flimsier than a soggy sheet of one-ply toilet paper, and twice as smelly. I should do that more often. It's fun. Oh, look, it's my best friends, Sabatini and Masuvias. Making up names is harder than it looks. Arr! Who's...
So,
I'm not so... Toys! And maybe a grande burrito.
What do you mean? What'd you miss? What do you think you missed? How could you miss it? You said what happened? Unless I said something and completely forgot I said it, which is
even though they're
entirely
on a toy
possible.
stealing mission that'll no doubt bring about the end of the world, it makes me proud to see
No,
my
my
clones going
stream's
about
still
their
going.
labor so diligently.
Everything is still going properly, so...
Sam?
Whoops.
Hold on. Yeah, no, everything is still excellent. I haven't had dropped frames or anything. Oh, that's weird. Hey, loud.
Stupid Sam clones! You'll never.
Toys? Toys?
Remember? Go back to sleep.
Hey, Sal.
What's up, guys?
Cake.
Hey, Sal, you're a pretty mean chef, right?
I know my way around a lemon zester, yeah. What about it?
We really need someone to bake a birthday cake, pronto.
Sure, I could probably take a break and whip one up. What kind of cake you guys looking for?
A Uzbeki an upside-down blood cake surprise?
Ooh, that's gonna be a tall order, Sam.
Don't you know how to make it?
Oh, I know how to make it all right. Any confectioner worth his icing sack knows how to make that bad boy. It's just that the ingredients are really hard to come by.
Don't worry about that. Sam and I live to hunt down obscure ingredients or similarly named alternatives.
It's not just the ingredients, though. It literally takes a month to bake an Uzbeki upside-down blood cake surprise. If you want it tonight, you're just SOL. Sorry.
Well, can you at least tell us what it looks like in case we run into it in a dark alley someplace?
I can do better than that. I'll draw you a picture. Voila!
Impressive!
I minored in chalk drawing at the Bilderberg Academy for the Culinary and Visual Arts.
Ooh.
Stack on, good buddy.
You know it, Sam.
Splat.
Ooh, this'll be as easy as taking cake from a baby.
I think that's candy.
Maybe on some days, not today though. Oh, the box fixed itself. Yay. We're gonna go to Stinky's Diner again. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, I guess I never did mess with the phone. I should do that. Do I have it? Is the phone still operable? Yeah, it is. No, I don't want Grandpa. I want the phone. Grandpa.
Either that table's a lot sturdier than it looks, or my lookalikes really need to work on their upper body strength.
Yeah. Grampy. Who's making upside down? Upside down cake coming up.
Birthday, Grandpa
Upside down
Stinky.
blood cake.
Is that one upside down Uzbekian blood cake surprise?
The blood looks right, but let's see if it's got the surprise. An Uzbekian flensing knife! The secret ingredient the Mongols used in all their cakes!
Now do you believe me?
Tasty cake. This beautiful knife. You two really were planning a birthday party, weren't you? Ooh, I'm gonna go try this puppy out on some doggies. All right, you furry trespassers. Make way for Daddy.
There's only one thing I don't understand. Why does Sam call you my queen in his letter?
Well, because Sam and I have been carrying on a torrid love affair for years. Is that right, hon? Meet me at the place. No, the other place.
I don't know what kind of game you're playing here, Sam, but now that I've seen you and Stinky smooching, all I really want to do is climb into a bottle and wipe out a few brain cells.
Feel that.
You know, Sam, that whole stinky kissing thing kind of made me wish for the sweet release of death, too.
I know, little buddy, but it'll be worth it if we can track Stinky to the real Mr. S who's controlling all these Sam clones. Do you still remember Stinky's cell phone number?
Do I? It spells out my second favorite bodily excretion.
Yeah, yeah, thanks. I guess. What? I didn't click out of the game.
Someday we really should go to a bank and pick up a roll of the coins needed to operate this relic.
And that sound means that we got another phone number. Right? Right? Yep. Cool, perfect. Majima doesn't have a gun right now. This is a gun-free zone. Can we go this way?
I don't think I want to see what Grandpa Stinky's doing in there.
Yeah, but you just saw Girl Stinky go this way too. Let's stop a blast on the right. And the game is saying, hey, call the cell, follow her. That'll allow Majima get away.
Ah, there you are, Mr. S.
Stinky, my queen.
I would have gotten here sooner, but the old fool and his Seamus wouldn't let me leave. We've got to get rid of them once and for all.
Do we have to? Killing seems so deadly.
Trust me, sweetie. It's the only way to get everything we want.
Oh, baby.
Okay, that's quite enough of that.
It's Droopy and Stitch.
Sam and Max.
What are you doing down here?
We were about to ask you the same question.
Droopy and Stitch are probably the most actually accurate descriptions I've seen of these two. That bothers me.
Question.
We were? I was gonna ask about biological compatibility issues.
All right, fine. There's no point in denying it any longer. This is where Sal and I meet to revel in our forbidden love.
Yeah, the forbidden love thing. Not where we meet to discuss getting rid of our evil grandpa Stinky. Ah!
Right, just the forbidden love.
Really? Then how do you explain that?
Whoa.
Where'd those come from? Yes, Master.
Sam, what just happened?
Well, on the upside, it looks like neither Stinky nor her chitinous boyfriend are the master of these Samolites. On the downside, it appears that our icky and potentially murderous loverbirds are under the psychic thrall of our mysterious fiend.
Man, I wouldn't want to be the master when Stinky snaps out of it. She straight up hates thralls.
Alright. That is a small section into it. We're gonna end... I'm kidding. Oh yeah, that. A shame. Oh, you unplugged it, you son of a bitch. Rude. Okay. Let's go Moscow Tech first.
No, Madam Prime Minister, the President isn't ignoring you. He's just not that into you.
Gyroscopic inhibitor. I wonder if we'll ever find out what Mama Bosco's dimensional destabilizer does.
It's a device used to coerce a transient resonant integration pattern of the subquantum harmonic vibrational frequencies between this and adjoining dimensional membranes.
I wonder if we'll ever find out what this dimensional destabilizer does.
I hope it makes pie.
It makes wormhole between point A and point B.
Oh, this is rich. You think that you have the spiritual chops to summon Mama Bosco?
Hey, Sam's got more spiritualism in his pinky than the love child of the Dalai Lama and Mother Teresa.
Actually, I don't think I have a pinky finger, Max.
Let's begin, sirs.
Ghoulies and imps from a Black Sabbath song.
Give us a signal by banging that gong!
You don't have a way to interact with things from a distance. Not like
By
that. anyway.
banging that gong. Hello? The gong? Come on, guys. No, that'd be a waste of bullets.
Just to
Okay,
make sure.
how about this? Coffin-bound specters with bleaching white bones.
Reach out and touch us by ringing our phones!
That's something that can be done. Never mind, we don't have anyone's
Waiting by
ears.
the phone here, spirits.
Leave? In the middle of...
Oh, tough room. Let's try another one. Float like a liquored-up chimpanzee.
Spirits, come out wherever you be!
That one can be played off.
I believe! I believe! Spirits of the underworld, speak to me!
I didn't say that.
Ghoulies and imps from a Black Sabbath song.
This seance is scary. Somebody please hold me.
Very funny, Mr. President. Perhaps we should concentrate on the task at hand.
Okay, how about this? Coffin-bound specters with bleaching white bones.
Reach out and touch us by ringing our phones!
Stupid Super Ball can't even contact Uncle Morty, and he's only been dead for a week.
Ghoul.
I'm afraid the contents of my mind are classified, sirs.
Darn.
Oh, tough room. Let's try another one. Float like a liquored-up chimpanzee.
Spirits, come out wherever you be!
I know it! It's a miracle!
Ghoulie. Oh, tough room. Let's try another one. Float like a liquored-up chimpanzee.
Spirits, come out wherever you be!
Bosco's spit-soaked letter isn't addressed to them. Okay, how about this? Coffin-bound specters with The spirits have moved on.
Sure they have. I knew you couldn't talk to the dead.
Better luck next time, sirs.
Sam, why didn't you ask Airy about his Uncle Way Orty May?
What way?
Yeah, we're gonna do that right now.
Harry.
Please go away. Just the sight of you is a painful reminder of all those millions I gave up.
Hang in there, Harry.
Do I have a choice?
Super Bob!
I'm afraid that's classified, sirs.
I missed him.
Make sure I exhaust all dialogue.
Stay
options
loose,
here.
Super Ball.
I always do, sirs.
Can I actually do this right now? Again.
Again?
Yeah.
Very cutting, sir. Shall we begin?
Ghoul.
I can actually talk to people.
Moleman.
What?
The spirits wish to speak to you.
Oh, do they? And who, pray tell, wants to talk to me?
Yeah, Uncle Morty.
Your
Uncle Morty.
Morty.
Uncle Morty? Is it you? Talk to me, Uncle Morty. Talk to me.
Yes, your Uncle Morty. He has something important to say.
Whoa. Whoa. It floats. Yeah, what knows?
Mortimer Moleman, your nephew is waiting.
He needs a friend now since he's no good at dating.
Stupid Super Ball can't even contact Uncle Morty, and he's only been dead for a week.
He says you a
Morty
bitch.
M.
It's
Moleman,
true.
your entrance is cued.
To conquer your stage fright, just picture us nude.
Mortimer Moleman. I don't think that's gonna work, Max. The rhinoplasty only works on images of inanimate objects.
Yeah, Morty's dead. It doesn't get more inanimate than that.
Yeah,
point.
but he wasn't when the picture was taken.
Dang. Now I'll have to find some other way to make this picture talk.
Mortimer Moleman,
Fire
your
enough.
nephew is waiting.
Harry!
Uncle Morty?
Yes, it's your Uncle Morty!
You sound weird.
I got a cold!
In hell?
In heaven?
Who said I was in heaven?
If it's really you, then tell me the secret you kept from me all these years.
Let me think about it.
Morty, oxen free.
I had rhinoplasty and also that in my hand at the same time. That was weird.
Come on, Morty, come on. Tell me where you hid your stamp collection. Talk to us, Morty.
Harry!
Uncle Morty?
My stamp collection is hidden
Yes?
in the attic
Yes?
of the Statue of Liberty!
I knew it! It's a miracle! Thank you, Uncle Morty! Thank you, Max!
It appears that Mr. Malman's leap of faith has allowed the POTUS to make contact with our target, sirs.
Thanks for the rescue, boys.
Mama Bosco, what happened to you?
I don't know. I was looking into all these rampaging Sam clones when all of a sudden my spirit started pinballing through all sorts of nightmarish heck dimensions. If your seance hadn't anchored me to this plane of existence, I might never have found my way home.
Oh dear. It seems that the boundaries between realities are decaying. I'd best alert my superiors.
Hey, I thought I was your superior.
Of course you are, sir.
And I need to tell my girlfriend in Winnipeg.
Way to clear a room, Mama B.
Good.
Oh, way to
Now maybe
flip.
we can get to the bottom of this mess.
Mama.
Hey, Dr. Mama Bosco, can we ask you a few questions?
Can it wait? I'm very busy trying to figure out where all these Sams came from.
It'll only take a minute.
Fine.
Well, we know where they came from.
I'm sure Bosco will be okay.
Yeah, a Las Vegas wedding will be just the thing to center his restless spirit.
I wish that were true, but I just know this'll all end in tears.
And lawsuits.
And shirtless rave by the police.
Anyway.
Got any ideas on how to stop the clones?
No, not really.
What are you doing?
Same as you two. I'm trying to find out who's behind all these clones.
Well, it was done with your clone tanks, man.
Max and I were taking a closer look at those underground cloning tanks.
Yes?
And they've got Bosco Tech written all over them.
That's horrible. Someone must have snuck into my lab and stolen all my cloning equipment.
Who do you think broke into your lab to steal all your cloning equipment?
Well, whoever wanted an army of Sam clones, obviously.
Well, duh, Sam.
Fair enough. I want to give you the letter. Hold on. Here.
Hey, Dr. Mama, we got some mail from Baby Bosco.
Really? Hold it up for me so I can read it. $20,000? Roscoe Bosco, what sort of hustle have you gotten yourself into?
His first name is Roscoe.
Mama B?
Yes?
No, thank you. Go ahead and do your day. Oh, so she's back. That's good, I guess.
Whee!
Now, where'd I leave that Heisenberg compensator?
Heisenberg compensator. Well, day so far is going pretty okay, honestly. I'm tired. Oh God, thank you, Dad, for the resub. For 7 months now. I'm currently running on like 3 hours of sleep and a dream. Really bad junk food. Chips.
Cloning tanks operating at 98.9% efficiency.
A lot of water.
Good for you.
And a cookie. I'm feeling pretty good. Where is it? Oh. I have it set to not showing in this. So when I do go to stream something else, I will probably wind up replaying some of the notifications. Just so that way everyone can get the praise they deserve. I'll drink more water, God. I am actually almost out of my cup. I am now have an empty cup. That's an issue. I actually have sound alerts off for this right now.
Hey, the master just wants you to know that you are, like, totally doomed.
Let me pause that. Shut them up for a second. I have the sound alerts off for now. And anything that would be a sound alert that's just a notification, like hydrate, is still around for the way that people can still have me hydrate. Or, you know, posture check, things like that. I have the sound alerts gone while I'm doing Sam and Max. I kind of want it to be a, I want it to be more focused on the game itself. Which is why I don't even have webcam on. If I was playing something like Risk of Rain, hell yeah, just leave that on. Why the hell not? I promise it's not a personal attack, Dad. It's just because of the game I'm playing. Which, fun fact, after the next episode, I will actually be stopping this specific format. Because I think the next Sam Max game would be me playing the VR version. And I will not be here on my computer to do any of that. To keep track of any of that shit. I'm very likely going to have tacos here. Just going to be sitting here and having to keep an eye on chat. And also the game while I'm standing up playing the game and trying not to get dizzy. Hell, we might even switch out every now and then if she's down to do that. Because I like that idea. It's MMX VR.
The white zone is for the loading and unloading of protein fluid only.
Hey, Max, think we can hit that coffee cup from down here?
Only if our arms get really big.
With bullets, Chowderhead.
Oh, that's easy. Or maybe not.
That glass is nigh indestructible.
What does nigh mean, Sam?
Means I read too many comic books.
True. But not at all. Hey, thanks. Hey, you.
Stinky?
There is no stinky worm, only the unknowable will of the master.
Yeah, can't say I'm loving the new attitude, Stinky.
Then again, we really didn't love the old attitude either.
Yeah, it does not love mistake. Leave it at that.
Cloning facility status. Sal?
Sal's not really here right now, guys. Only the, what do you call it? Indomitable will of the Master.
The Master's name is Will?
The Master wants you to know that half-assed wordplay won't get you any closer to revealing his identity.
Well, there goes 90% of our repertoire.
True. Not entirely, but true.
Nice kitchenette.
You gotta love a mastermind who keeps the coffee flowing.
Okay. Now for a fact we're pretty much done with Stinkies. I think we're done with Mama Bosco's mostly, if not entirely. What am I missing? What am I missing?
When the darkness strikes, your souls will be the first cast into the shrieking zones. Trying to read my slave's mind? How rude. Ow!
La-di-da, waiting for the Master's orders. La-di-da-da.
I'm not sure whether it's comforting or creepy as hell that Sal's still a good-natured bohunk even when he's enthralled.
I mean, you can mind control a person, but they usually have to act out things in the way they would.
Future vision.
That involves cleaning. Cool. Thanks. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's how we get that to happen. Oh, shit. Well, Dad, if you wanted a gunshot, here you go. Not that gunshot. Hold on. Are we about the old Smith & Wesson?
That platform looks like a target-rich environment. Now, what should I shoot first?
That. It broke.
Why'd you do that?
Sometimes you just gotta shoot out a few lights.
Dead light bulb detected in clone control spotlight. Please alert maintenance engineer.
That'd be Sal. Hey Sal, you mind going and... There you go, buddy, have fun. Why is Sal the one to do this? He's a giant cockroach. They're nigh indestructible, for God's sakes. You'd probably fall from this and survive.
Show off.
Now, Max, just because the good Lord didn't bless you with 6 arms and vice-like claws...
Not yet, anyway.
Yet. Operative words. Anyway. More shooting! More shooting!
Hey, Max, watch this.
Nice shot!
Thanks. It turns out the secret is aiming.
Aiming. Never heard of it. Is it a lost secret of the ancient Orient?
Kind of. Mostly,
Malfunction
yes.
detected in clone control console unit. Please send technician.
And by technician, they mean busboy. Girl thing. Person to clean.
That's the most work I've seen Stinky do in years.
Yeah, she must be enthralled.
Well, Sal's dead. Maybe.
Teleportation.
Anyway, Stinky. Stinkmeister, how you doing?
You? But how?
Blame your cell phone provider.
Yep.
It doesn't matter. Before the sunrise, the Master will bathe in a sea of your entrails.
You know, she may be a mesmerized slave, but she sure does sound a lot like Stinky.
Of course. Touch stuff. I don't remember what to touch.
Stinky?
The Master no longer wishes to speak to you through this vessel, hound beast.
I think I like normal Stinky's insults better.
Me too. I'm gonna touch this.
Hey, a microphone. I bet we can order around the clones with this.
Order a large
Welcome to
pizza.
the quiet storm of WSNM, bringing all the smooth sounds of yesteryear to all the rumbling doppelgangers out there.
Clone control lockouts in place. Voice control unavailable.
Fools. The clone controls will only respond to the Master's voice.
Fair enough. For now.
I don't think our hands or any other part of us are going to activate this thing.
But I want it. Please. I've been real good.
Future vision.
Hey, Stink. You go coach for some reason. Why? I don't remember. I'll figure that out. Keep hearing something. I don't know what it is. Oh, what am I missing? Okay. So I'm always at the halfway point. Actually, no. I'm past the halfway point at this point. But I don't remember off the top of my head, so I'm gonna have to resort that thing. Guide is what I meant to say. Let's see.
You now have approximately 2,000 clones remaining before your 10,000 clone tune-up.
Hmm. Game apparently had a whole lot of
In the unlikely event of a firestorm, the clone chamber's salad bar will remain open. Clone facility systems nominal. Awaiting further instructions.
Hmm. Hmm. Interesting. Well, I just learned about a lot of things. We're gonna get past that though. Okay, I already know about that.
Zone is for the loading
I already know about that.
of protein fluid only.
I already did that.
You now have approximately 2,000 clones remaining before your 10,000 clone tune-up. Cloning tanks operating at 98.9% efficiency. Good for you.
Okay. I'm actually a lot closer to them than I thought. But I actually just learned something interesting. I did accidentally skip out on something. Let's go. The initial idea I had was actually spot on. I'm just an idiot. Well, let's just start with this.
Who is it?
It's the restless spirit of Ed McMahon, and I've got a really big novelty check.
Oh, Yog-Sothoth, give me strength. Hurry it up.
Out.
I think we're being too polite.
Only partially.
Let's see. Foot, snake, squeakin', bird. Done.
We probably should have guessed that one.
Yep. The same one from before.
Still remember the code?
I'll have you know I've got a mind like a steel tramp.
Trap.
Really? Huh. A steel tramp would be a lot more fun in a bum fight.
Of course it would. What snake? Squeak Spielberg.
Don't look at me!
Oh, come on. You're not that ugly.
You don't understand. Human minds aren't equipped to comprehend. Hey, Sam, there's a guy in here.
I'm impressed. Most humans are driven incurably insane by the mere glimpse of my unspeakable visage.
Yeah, well, no offense, but we get more unspeakable visages in our convention swag.
So you're the mysterious Dr. Norrington?
I am known by many names. Among them, Yog-Sothoth, elder fiend of the dark dimension.
Oh, I'm so surprised.
Shocking, true, but not nearly as shocking as the horrific truths I suspect I must now reveal.
I mean, you don't have to, but, you know, doing it would be helpful. Start here.
Do you know anything about all these handsome brutes that are stealing toys throughout the city?
The clones are meaningless.
And chubby.
Hey,
But if they are truly stealing toys, then their master may be attempting to gather a complete collection of the toys of power.
Collect all 1,024. Impress your friends.
And destroy the entirety of existence as we know it. You've already borne witness to the damage that can be wrought when the Devil's Toy Box is mostly full. If the box is completely engorged, its power will tear down the walls of reality itself.
Sounds like a problem.
so aside from tearing apart reality, anything else you think we should know about the Plague of Me?
Only that they should seriously consider a gym membership.
Hey.
You and Paperweight seem to know a lot about that Devil's Toy Box that everybody keeps stealing.
Of course.
The Devil's Toy Box. Ha! You should be so lucky.
What are you talking about?
The Toy Box is of a power far greater than that of your primitive gods and devils. It is the property of my grandson, Junior.
Junior?
Yes, Junior, the youngest and most horrible of the Elder Gods. His birthing wail shattered the supercontinent of Pangaea. His first steps sunk the proto-civilizations of Subarctica.
Junior?
In an effort to stop my rampaging grandchild from destroying the Omniverse, I brought many of my precious childhood keepsakes over from the Dark Dimension to keep Junior distracted and entertained, as well as a box to contain their frightening power.
Junior?
Unfortunately, when the Elder Gods were banished to the Dark Dimension, Junior's toy box was lost during the move. And in the millennia since, he just will not stop whining about it.
Junior?
It's a lot scarier if you've got the requisite complement of larynxes to pronounce it correctly.
So why have the 1.5 of you been trying to get your hands on the toy box all these years?
To destroy it!
But why? It's got all those cool toys that make my brain tingle and my ears all fuzzy.
The toys of power were never meant for mortal hands. For the sake of all that exists, they must be returned to the toy box and annihilated.
Go on.
You're not gonna take my toys, are you?
Not yet. Your chaotic mastery of the toys of power may yet prove useful in defeating the master of these blasphemous portly canines.
So how did gigantic behemoth of an elder god like you get stuck in panty waist anyway?
Paperweight!
Silence! Several decades ago, Monsieur Paperweight foolishly attempted to summon me to this plane of existence.
Yeah, we may have heard something about that.
Paperweight's infantile conjurings were doomed to failure, but the uncanny power of your grandsire's brain somehow managed to extrude an infinitesimally tiny fraction of my essence into this dimension. It became fused with Paperweight's unsettlingly hairless and ladylike torso.
We've spent the better part of a century trying to retrieve the toy box and send the great Yog-Sothoth home.
And we would have succeeded last night if you hadn't lost your temper over that slobbering space ape.
Sorry about that.
Or, you know, if you explain shit instead of being a villain for no goddamn reason. Explain it, get very likely the main characters are willing to help send the Eldritch Horror home. Get 2 issues off their back. 3 by proxy, because the 3rd one's a gorilla. That's currently dealing with Sam clones.
Hold the phone. You're Yog-Sothoth, the world-shattering elder god?
You look like something my non-existent cat coughed up.
Curb your tongue, rabbit!
No, Paperweight, the Naked One is right. This debased form is a pathetic shadow of my former glory. Long before the dawn of man, my kind was sovereign over this dimension and countless others. We welcome the development of sentient life, drinking deeply from your bottomless well springs of terror, and also your succulent hairy flesh.
Ew.
For untold eons, we lapped at the perpetual buffet of your horror and worship, until powerful forces rallied to drive us back to the dark dimension.
Forces?
Primitive hybrids somehow impervious to our powers. You know them as mole men.
Get out of here.
Yes, that's exactly what they ordered us to do.
The birds comment, no explain, pure confusion only. It's true. It's unfortunately very true. No explain, only confusion.
You know, it's a lot harder to take you prehistoric elder gods seriously, now that I know you were banished by a bunch of mole men.
Scoff if you must, but the mole people were much more powerful before they were genetically marginalized by the cruel twists of evolution.
Just like Uncle Billy.
I don't want to meet Uncle Billy. He's going to look concerning.
So, should I call you Yog Sagoth or Norrington?
Call me Dr. Norrington. When uttered by your mortal tongues, my true name sounds disturbingly like our term for number 2.
You should hear him say nuclear.
Stay put. We'll probably have more questions later.
Your kind always does.
But of course. But there's something I need.
Voice.
Oh yeah, that's
Hey,
the map.
Yogi, what's this map all about anyway?
Paperweight and I have been attempting to locate spots where the membranes between our worlds are the weakest, so that I can be sent home with as little fuss as possible.
That's awfully polite for an elder god who savors the taste of human misery.
Age has mellowed me.
Feel that. Understand that.
Can we borrow this?
You most certainly may not. It is so fragile that the slightest breeze destroy it.
But
the scroll is meaningless.
Say, Papercut, mind if we take a closer look at your journal?
I promise to laugh at your bad poetry and schoolboy crushes.
No!
I'm afraid I must concur with my host. Paperweight's journal contains all the spells we'll eventually need to destroy the toy box and send me home.
I'd call them paper cut. Ah, that reminds me of back on the good old days. Good old days.
Hey, Max, could you spare a few seconds to memorize Paperweight's phone number?
Okay, but my brain's getting awfully full. I might lose a few chapters of my poignant Inuit coming-of-age novel.
The trials of Kennelik the Awkward will have to wait for another day, little buddy.
Whee!
The only person I want to call now is my shrink, and she's still on her honeymoon.
Oh, Stinky. I mean, Sybil.
The only person I want to call... Can we keep this?
No, it will only distract you from your true goal. Besides, I like to gaze upon it for sentimental reasons. Yes, I know.
Apparently, Paperweight's never heard of the Dewey Decimal System.
Or dust rags!
Aside from the troubling tentacle face, old Yagi cut quite the figure back in the day.
Although the Egyptians possessed a limited ability to imagine my true form, they were spot on in their rendering of my six-pack abs and rippling pecs.
You're trying to make me take care of myself. Rude. How rude.
Nah, I think I'll hold on.
There's a gun just... Okay.
Toys, toys, toys.
There's so little just going on in this room anymore. Max, buddy, are you okay? Are you growing up? I hate that.
Toys?
What can I use
Toys?
Oh, the journal.
Toys.
I do need one of these. I don't remember which one.
Toys.
Ah. Ants. I'm sure that's important. I don't remember why.
Star? Tar?
Are you?
Well, excuse...
thought into the mind of an elder god, insect. Gaze not. Cease your intrusions into my host's mind.
But I wanna see his brain juices. They make the funny noises.
I'm an elder god, blah blah blah. Everyone listen to me.
I see you have acquired Charlie Hotep.
Yeah, creepy little thing, ain't he?
Oh my, yes. I don't even know why I brought him over. Junior hated him, played with him for about 10 minutes, then tossed him aside like a used snot rag.
That's kinda sad.
The elder gods are beyond your mortal concepts of sentiment. They do not
give it a rest.
Ooh, I'm a scary sorcerer with a squid in my belly. Fear me.
What a horrid impersonation.
Eh.
Let us in! Let us in! The Sams are looting the food gang!
Is this where I have to do this? I don't think so. This would be stupid.
Toy car, toy car, toy car.
Yikes!
Nope. This is the chapter just of red herrings as a whole. I just don't remember what exactly is a red herring and what exactly is not. Yo, Mama B. I'm gonna poke at the door one more time.
Whee!
Guess we won't be hitting the road today. Guess we won't be hitting the road today.
Get it? Simon Max at the road? Alright. We'll get ice real quick. Ice and water. And I'm gonna quickly run that ad that's already about to go off in a second anyway. So give me a second, I'll be right back. Rest in mighty Pompos. Thank you for the raid, it looks like. And hello, chatters. From what it sees, you finally beat that guy. I'm assuming that really, really big guy that you were fighting that was riding on a tiny, tiny horse. I'm glad you finally fucking beat him. And yes, I went and got water, got ice, peed, came back real quickly. So, hello to anyone new. I have Album 400. I usually tend to play just strange games that I either know about or want people to now know about at some point. Yes, thank you very much for doing the exclamation point lurk. Just hang out, do whatever the hell you need to. And again, thank you for the raid. If you need to do something, anything at all, stop exclamation point lurk, go do it. Or if you need to just go do it, go do it. No harm, no foul. What was I saying? Yeah. If you for any reason want to see more of whatever the hell, what? What do you mean you can't hear me? My mic is picking up my voice. Why can't I be heard? Can I really not be heard at all? She's strange. Oh, her Twitch died. Oh. This is the issue with being on just your phone, hun. You've got like a whole ass TV you can watch Twitch on, a laptop, a Chromebook. I'm only naming like the things that are like right next to you. No, the laptop's in here. Never mind. Yeah. I'm sorry. Yes, you're supposed to be sleeping. Go back to sleep. Yeah. Watch from a smart fridge. I've thought about that as a joke. I really have. I think I've legitimately said that, like, someone just watching someone Twitch stream from a smart fridge. You know, like, you walk over to go get the eggs, and then an hour and a half later, just like, excuse you, I needed those eggs for breakfast. It's lunchtime now. Oh yeah, sorry, I got distracted watching Overwatch. I got distracted watching Man of Medan. Oh man, I got distracted watching someone watch Critical Role. That caveman. I watch on Pretty Rock. Good Pretty Rock. Alright, we're finishing off this. You little shit, you were up on the counter. You heard that clap and got excited. Fuck you. I got distracted watching Album 400. That's a terrible time, Bird. I'm so sorry. You are up on the counter. I can see your shadow. You're calling for food that don't exist. You don't need food. You literally ate all of your food and then some. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Please save. Save. Return the game. Hopefully I provided much needed distraction. I read a little bit about that and realized, holy shit, that's a lot. Mama B, I want to reach brain.
If anyone ever finds out I was hired to build those clone tanks, I'm done for. I better get a body soon, because this itch is driving me crazy.
What is your future, Mama B? Apparently going through the hole is your future. Interesting.
Mama B?
Yes?
That is going back to the bit.
Give it up, Mama Bosco. We know someone paid you to build those cloning tanks.
Who was it? Stinky? Paperweight? Professor Plum?
I don't know. All I know is, a few months ago, an anonymous donor wired me $1 bajillion in exchange for a few hundred of my experimental cloning tanks. I knew it was shady, but times are tough for a single dead mother with a money-hemorrhaging research lab. So I took the gig and looked the other way.
Another victory for unregulated capitalism.
Back to life.
This anonymous donor, anything you can tell us about him?
Turn-offs, turn-ons, the last 4 digits of his social security number?
We only spoke over the phone. He had a creepy, high-pitched voice.
Sam, you don't think it could be the soda?
Don't even think it, little buddy.
If it is, it's a problem.
Anything else you can remember about the mastermind who bought all those clone tanks?
I see
Aside from
you!
the squeaky voice, no. Oh, and he paid me in cash. Really old cash.
Now that we've established that the clones came out of your machines, is there any way we can shut them down?
Well, there should be a biometric override built into all of my clone control centers. But...
Oh, I hate the sound of your butts.
But my handprint is the only one that can activate the override.
But without a body, you don't have handprints.
Or the right to vote.
Got an idea.
About that override. If we could clone a body for you, could you activate the biometric control?
That's...
bug-loving insane?
absolutely brilliant. Of course, it'll have to be a perfect clone with 100% of my DNA.
No problem. Got any lying around?
Only this. As far as I know, this is the only remaining sample of my DNA in the world. And even this is only 99% complete. You'll either have to find some more or get some DNA from one of my family members so I can do a splice job.
No problem. Consider yourself cloned. Say, would some of your son's DNA work to fill in the gaps in your DNA sample?
Sure. Good luck finding any, though.
Say, would some of your...
Sure.
So all we have to do is plunk your DNA sample into your clone cooker, and bingo bango, brand new Dr. Mama Bosco body, right?
No. First, you have to find some more Bosco DNA to fill in the gaps in the sample.
Well, we have that. A and B. But first... No, actually, there is no but first. It's just... We've got the letter. We can do
I
this.
wonder if...
Stinky is still way the fuck over there. I need to go this way real quick.
Well, that was pointless.
I guess Stinky must have locked the door behind her.
Dick.
Teleportation. We're sorry. The number you have dialed is unavailable at this time. Please try your call again later.
Well, that's one thing I guess I can't do anymore. Yay!
Little buddy?
That's sizest, Sam.
I'm kind of surprised we haven't run into the devil yet, since it's his toy box that keeps getting us into trouble.
I bet his agent's holding out for more money.
What sort of fiend sends an army of half-naked, staggeringly handsome Samilikes out into the city to steal toys?
A kinky, bizarro Santa Claus?
I hope the cops are okay. Those Sam clones were really tearing into them.
They'll be fine. If decades of obsolescence couldn't kill them, nothing will. Unfortunately.
You've got something in your eye.
I know. I put it there for safekeeping.
I love the way the city looks at night.
Yeah, it's a pity we can't go out without being attacked.
I love the way the city looks.
Yeah.
I wonder who's behind these simulacrums.
Doppelgangers.
I'm still not sure if I buy Mama...
Me neither.
Any side effects from your recent debraining and subsequent body napping by a crazed Egyptian tyrant?
Nope. Still lovable and teeming with unexplained psychic powers.
You know, if late-night movies are any indication, your blossoming psychic powers are due to become a threat to all humanity any day now.
Don't be such a worrywart, Sam. If it makes you feel any better, I promise to take you with me when I merge with the Godhead.
Thanks.
I'm thinking of a number between...
Potato!
That's uncanny.
You're uncanny.
Keep it real, little buddy.
That's not really my forte, Sam.
True. Alright, so first things first. Cloning machine. Hello, cloning machine.
0001. This must be where the first clone came out.
Unless our mastermind counts backwards, or in base I, or is dyslexic.
Even if it is in base I, it's still... No, it's not base I, that's just...
Yes, Master. All is in readiness.
Anyway.
From what Dr. Mama told me, I think we're supposed to put the DNA in that machine over there.
Oh, thank you. Because I have not interacted with that machine yet.
Clone Cooker DNA input receptacle.
Whoa! Yikes!
There they are.
Looks like our mysterious clone master doesn't want anyone messing with their cloning recipe.
Neat. Unexplained wriggly things.
Don't get too close, Max. They may look silly, but those tentacles are oozing with painful eldritch magics.
That must be serious. You almost never use magics with a K.
Paperweight conjured a bunch of these things back at the museum. He must be involved somehow.
Oh well, let's go bother Paperweight now.
Teleportation.
Paperweight, 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 paperweight. Collard cheese. Da-da-da. Da-da-da-da.
So, Doc, I've got a few more questions.
Of course you do.
So, tentacles.
What do you have to say about all those creepy tentacles we found in the cloning chamber?
Tentacles?
Yeah, like the ones your boy Paperweight summoned in the museum last night.
Cthulhu's wattle!
Ooh, I'm using that.
Only one such as myself can summon the Cilia of Torment. Whoever's controlling your clones must be awash in the forces of the Dark Dimension.
Did you really just say awash?
The only thing that can properly vanquish matter from the Dark Dimension is the Chthonic Destroyer.
What is?
What's the Chthonic Destroyer?
Is it pointy?
The Chthonic Destroyer is the ultimate psychic toy. A weapon so terrible that it was once used to drive the Elder Gods themselves back to their home in the Dark Dimension.
Ah, look, that mole man is smiting an army.
Mind if we hold on to this?
Sam's got a thing for illuminated manuscripts.
If it will help you find the Chthonic Destroyer, yes, of course.
Thanks. I'll try to keep Max from drawing dirty pictures in the margins. Can the Destroyer be used against those tentacles?
The Destroyer is proof against anything from the Dark Dimension. Me, the tentacles, the toy box.
Sam, we gotta get one of these things.
You'll have to find the hidden giggling realm of skittering ingestion if you wish to find the Destroyer.
Okay. That'll be fun.
Teleportation.
Only had a
They still here.
only had a way to go to alternate dimensions. Alternate dimensions. Alternate dimensions. Alternate dimensions. In a second.
It's a page from an illuminated manuscript detailing an incident with something called the Destroyer. And lo, did Brother Acidophilus return in a flash of light from the giggling realm of skittering ingestion, armed with the Chthonic Destroyer. Though giggling and plagued with visions of skittering insects, noble Acidophilus smote the beasties from the Dark Dimension with the Destroyer. His enemies laid low. Acidophilus returned the Destroyer to the gibbering realm and resumed his peaceful life of molitude. Years later, he was eaten by a crazed beast. Hey, Dr. Mama, could this dimensional destabilizer be used to, say, visit a spooky suburb of the Dark Dimension to get a horrifyingly powerful weapon?
I suppose. Want to give it a whirl?
Sure.
Now, I haven't had a chance to calibrate the navigational controls, so you'll have to figure them out for yourself.
Don't we always?
So. Set everything to 1.
Wish me luck, Max. I'm off to explore the Nether Realms.
You should probably rephrase that.
Eh.
Ooh, science-y. Hey, you! Sam?
Bugs, roaches, they're under my skin. Get them off!
That's one thing that's good, I guess.
Come, bitter conduct. Come, unsavory guide. Thou desperate pilot, now at once run on the dashing rocks thy seasick, weary bark. Here's to my love. O true apothecary, thy drugs are quick, thus with a kiss I die.
Hey, guess what? I'm not really dead! Ooh, awkward.
Holy wheezing bellows of Krakatoa. What a ride.
You okay?
Yeah, but only because I've sealed away most of what I saw into a deep corner of my subconscious.
Just like that time you caught me singing in the shower.
Let's see. Flash of light, blah, blah, blah. Giggling realm of skittering ingestion. Giggling and beset by visions of insects. Destroyer defeats things from the dark dimension. Leader eaten by a beast.
Let's see.
I wonder if I could whip up an army of anti-clones.
I'm right,
Nah,
this is
that'd just be silly.
this is the most confusing part of the entire series, because it doesn't like give you what each thing means after doing it. You just have to legitimately just poke and pry and hope for the best.
Those shorts sure don't leave anything to the imagination, do they?
Let's try this again.
And I unfortunately did not remember this.
My eyes!
That's flashlight. That's gibbering.
Sam? Beset by any visions of insects and or arachnids? Badgers?
And I'm back. If we ever want to find that chthonic destroyer in the illuminated manuscript, we'd better start figuring out what these dials do.
I know what they do, but it's just like where they send you is the question. Because it was light, it was insanity and light, or insanity and darkness. Double check.
Let's see. Flash of light, blah, blah, blah. Giggling realm of skittering ingestion. Giggling and beset by visions of insects. Destroyer defeats things from the dark dimension. Leader eaten by a beast.
Okay. This one, we're gonna try to do it in order. So 2 is probably flash of light. Giggling, maybe 2. Nope. Oh, yep, there was flash of light.
Well, at least there was a flash of light that time.
The eyes, they're everywhere, always.
Okay, no, got it. Cool.
If I'm going to keep doing this, we should look into some sort of frequent flyer discount.
So 2 is where you're located, which would be option would be 1 because that was bugs. 3 over here. Oh.
My eyes!
That's giggling.
Sam, any chance you feel like you're gonna be eaten by a beast in the future?
Bugs, roaches. Thy drugs are quick, thus with a kiss I die.
Sam's not getting eaten in that future. He's just mooning over some dame.
Or you.
Whoa. Okay, that one was just plain weird.
Sam? Beset by any visions of insects and or arachnids?
I changed the wrong thing?
Bugs, roaches.
No?
Free bird!
Oh, that's 3. So 2, 1, 3, 3. That's what it is.
Sam? Ah, great. Sam's been driven insane by an unspeakable horror. Now I've got a Craigslist for a new partner.
No, little buddy, really, I'm fine. I just got that medium extra small joke from earlier. Boy, that Super Ball, he's a hoot and a half. Oh yeah, and check out this key knickknack I picked up from the gibbering realm of skittering ingestion.
Is that the dark dimensional destroyer that Norrington was yammering about?
Yes.
Only one way to find out. Let's blast the bejeebus out of something from the dark dimension.
Teleportation.
If you're happy and you know it, say Cthulhu. If you're happy and you know it, say Yogg-Sothoth. If you're happy and you know it, then you're gonna really should. If you're happy and you know it, shoot Yogg-Sothoth.
Toys?
I can't. You won't let me pick 'em.
Toys? Yo, Yogi.
Yeah.
Max, I have a very simple job. Shoot Yogg-Sothoth.
Hey, welterweight! Get ready to have your Yogg-Sothoth problem solved once and for all!
Stop!
Why?
Yeah, I thought you'd be happy to get rid of Don Calamari here.
You cannot just blast Yogg-Sothoth
I mean,
out of
Majima
me.
can be
We are
happy.
a symbiotic being.
My human host is correct. The destroyer wouldn't remove me in our hybridized state. It would only wound us, perhaps critically.
Ooh, bummer.
Indeed. Save the destroyer for its intended target, the madman behind your plague of Sams.
That makes Sam seem like as if he's a bad person.
Toys.
That was a weird screeching sound.
Teleportation.
Oh well, I'll ignore it. Going back to Bosco Tech? No.
Fudgy freezes. Fudgy freezes.
Back here to go through the tunnel. It's fine. I could have gone through the other tunnel that's literally outside the fucking office door. I'm an idiot. Ah! Down. Down, I say. Down. 1, 2. Buckle go through. 3, 4. Go through the door. Does saying Majima count for being happy? I don't know. Does Majima make you happy? Do you feel happy with Majima? Is Majima good for you? If you think so, please remember to dial 1-800-MAJIMA now. Or, you know, at least 1-200.
Hey, tentacles! Unholy this!
I am the one. Please give my instructions to everybody.
Unholy this?
I heard it in a video game.
Also, apparently you can do this. I'm gonna do this for a second.
Take that, you stupid clone tanks.
Pod 1138 experiencing THX stabilizer malfunction. Maintenance requested.
You can also just keep doing that.
Insufficient DNA to begin cloning process. Please insert DNA into the receptacle.
So if I start with this, what will it say?
DNA sample received. Processing. DNA sample insufficient to commence cloning process. Please insert complementary DNA sample to continue.
This end. There is no
That
freaking
won't
way.
work.
I was hopeful.
I don't think rubbing paper on that's going to accomplish anything.
God. Okay, fine.
Complementary DNA sample received. Exemplar clone being prepared in pod 0001.
Come on, come on!
Patience, Max. The human genome is an insanely complicated strand of proteins containing nearly a gigabyte of raw data. Even the most sophisticated computers in the world would take weeks.
Clone complete.
You did it!
Yeah.
Clear a path, boys. Mama Bosco's about to make a long overdue return to the land of the living.
Okay. You've been dead for a long time now, dear.
All right, fellas, open her up. Well, what do you think?
She got legs up
Considering
to
how
here.
much of your son's DNA is in there, I'd say you got off easy.
Yeah, you could have ended up with a beard, or a beer gut, or a head full of wacky conspiracy theories.
It's fine. She does bald well.
Woo-hoo-hoo!
Mama B, you win. This way. Come on.
So, Mama B,
Can't talk now, guys. I'm trying to figure out a way to get up to the control center. It's the only way we'll be able to stop the clones.
Teleportation.
hey, Mama B, want to be disassembled at the quantum level, then reassembled about 40 meters to the left?
You know it, baby.
If they wanted us dead, it's Tinker should throw the phone off the
I
cliff.
see you brought the Master's unwitting scientific dupe to bear witness to the magnificent horrors her inventions have wrought. Gaze deeply into the abyss you've created, Doctor.
What's her problem?
We're pretty sure she's enthralled, but with Stinky it's hard to tell. Mama Bosco, would you mind activating your override so we can take control of these clones?
My pleasure.
Fools! You'll never defeat the Master!
Sam, we've got company.
Yeah, how are they
You
gonna get up
see?
here?
Your cause is lost. The Master will take your
Mama B,
toys
can
and...
you just... Thank you.
Sorry, I haven't been able to cold cock anyone for a long time, and she was really getting on my nerves.
After the mind-numbing terror is over, you gotta teach me that move.
And me. But first, let's deal with these clones.
Also, just for note, I remember Mama Bosco's only been dead for a couple of months. Give or take. What's this?
Get down with your bad selves.
Miller,
Hey,
thanks.
Sam, they've got your moves. How deeply depressing.
Fair enough.
All right, clones, stop.
Hey, stop.
They've stopped!
Great, but we're still not any closer to finding the master.
Go to the master.
Go to the master.
I can just walk off the cliff. I guess they don't know the master.
That didn't work, Sam!
Weird. Maybe I have to use the master's real name, whatever that is.
Oh. Go to the toy box.
Go to the toy box.
That seems to have gotten their attention.
I guess it's time to play Follow the Clones.
You guys go on ahead and give that master a knee to the groin for me. Getting dog hair all up in my cloning tanks.
Once this case is over, we should...
It only just occurred to me what exactly they meant by hot pants. Now that I've seen Mama be in something that isn't just, you know, work attire, it makes more sense.
really look into fixing the DeSoto.
Hey, look, Sam! All your doppelgangers are heading into that warehouse, and my ears are doing that weird sparky thing.
The toy box must be in there. We'd better sneak in and grab it before the Master's plan comes to fruition.
You know, I can't remember the last time one of my plans came to fruition.
It's cute when you pretend you know what words mean, Max.
Sam?
Toys.
Shoot or run?
Let's run.
Toys.
It is kind of one of those cases where the game has put us in a spot and we can't really do much else. We got like one option type deal. What's that option? I don't like me remember. Life me remember.
Stand back, Sam. I'll send those doppelgangers right into the harbor.
I don't think so.
Who said that?
Hello, folks.
What was that?
Unless I miss my guess, the mysterious master is none other than your little dark dimensional puppet.
I knew it was evil.
Well, thankfully, like all evil dummies, Charlie's pretty much helpless without a host body.
Am I, Sam?
Am I? Sama! Caesarum!
Kill it with fire, Max.
On it! Darn.
Remember, the name of this is the Alley of the Dolls. It's been known since the start. Just couldn't remember it.
Yank the cord!
Oh, Sam. Oh, I just had the most ridiculous dream. Stinky was making out with a giant cockroach. Then an evil ventriloquist dummy knocked us out and...
Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to the Charlie Hotep Show.
Oh, that's way more naked Sam flesh than I'm comfortable with.
We got a great show for you tonight, ladies and germs. For our first act, our lovely and talented army of doppelgangers will sing and dance their way into your souls with their dimension-shattering rendition of that oldie but goodie, Skin. And for our second act, well, there won't really be a second act for most of you, since you'll be too busy screaming and gouging your eyes out after your pathetic reality is subsumed by the glories of the dark dimension. But you won't want to miss our spectacular finale when the great and terrible Junior makes his long-awaited return, lovingly slips me onto one of his tentacles of anguish and plays with me.
Not if my as-yet unexplained psychic powers have anything to... Hey, where'd my toys go?
Looking for these? Let's have a big Dark Dimension round of applause for Sam and Max, without whom tonight's apocalyptic conjuring wouldn't be possible.
I feel so violated.
And now, on with the show!
Hang on, Sam, I'm coming to get you. Oh.
Yeah, that's about right.
Hang on, Sam, I'm coming to get you. Try not to end the world or anything. Yeah, she's pretty, but I have a standing rule against dating anyone who can use me to dig boogers out of their nose.
That's anyone. Yep. Yep, nope. Ow, 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 ow. I suddenly can't feel my right leg. That's felt weird. I adjusted, it's fine.
July IVMDCCX. What is this, Canadian?
Sure. Yeah, let's go with that.
Is that gross glob of goo looking at me?
That gross glob of goo is an infinitesimal extrusion of none other than Junior. If Charlie succeeds in smashing the dark dimension into your reality, my grandson will shatter your bodies and eat your souls. Or maybe he'll eat your bodies and shatter your souls. I always get those mixed up.
Yes.
Hey, Yog Soggy! What are you doing here?
That's not important right now. Just get up here and rescue me so we can stop Charlie Hotep.
Charlie
You
Hotep.
got it! What a tight ass. Wait, does he even have an ass?
That's my question. But this is actually like a really smart idea for him too. It was just create an infinite amount of Sams that can just be sacrificed to his Dark Lord. It didn't drag anyone extra into it, therefore no one had to look at this unless this shit was just suddenly happening. And it was suddenly happening, and therefore it became a thing. Simple as that.
Come on, Sam, stop screwing around and start kicking some sawdust.
Your dopey friend can't talk right now, Bunny. He's too busy playing straight man to Armageddon. Isn't that right, Beaky?
Yes, Master.
That's sad. I'm sad.
What's that? You say you can't move? Of course you can't, you big dummy. You're my slave, my pawn, my... Oh, what's the word?
Dummy?
Puppet!
Very ironic.
Oh, ain't that sweet? You're still struggling. Oh, ain't that sweet? You're still struggling. What's this? My enthralled man puppy has something to say. What do you say, boys and girls? Do you want to see my amazing talking to a stupid mutt while playing the piano and ushering in the end of the world trick? Yes. All righty then. Frenail Shah. So, buddy, what's on your mind?
Since the world's about to end, could you tell me what's going on with Sal and Stinky? You enthralled them before we could break out the rubber hoses.
The fishwoman and the insect man were mere pawns. Their petty criminal dalliance is a pathetic warm-up back to my Grand Guignol!
In other words...
Not a clue.
You sure you don't know anything about Stinky and Sal's plans for Grandpa Stinky?
Hey, I just enthralled them to assemble and maintain my cloning chamber. I didn't get involved in their icky personal life.
Fair enough.
Not that I'm not flattered, but why did you go through all the trouble to make an army of half-naked Sam clones?
A spell of this magnitude requires the sacrifice of 1,001 thralls to complete the complex and arcane chance to tear down the walls between this world and the dark dimension.
Yeah, but why me?
Because you are the ideal straight man. Only you have the perfectly malleable brain that allows me to command you where to go and what to do without fear of being challenged by a stray independent thought. It's almost as though you were born to be ordered around.
He's got you there, Sam.
Probably a dog. That's rude.
Okay, I understand why you wanted me for your silly ceremony, but why the gold biker shorts? And why did you have to make my clones so fat?
Oh, Didum's my chubby little clones make the poor little doggy man uncomfortable about his body issues.
Well...
God! You want to talk about uncomfortable body issues? Try spending a gazillion years with nasty little mortals sticking their grubby hands into a giant orifice in your back. At least Junior always has the common decency to wash his tentacle first.
Gross.
Wow, a crazy evil ventriloquist dummy. Way to perpetuate the stereotype, Charlie.
I'm not crazy, or evil, or illiterate.
I didn't say...
I'm lonely.
Is that what this is all about? Because Max and I can fix you up with a nice girl who runs a diner.
I don't need a woman. I need Junior.
Apparently he's illiterate. Good to know.
Why have you dragged poor Paperweight / Norrington / Yog Sagoth up here?
Grumpy old fool thought he could destroy me along with all the other toys of power. Now he'll bear witness to my ultimate triumph as I sacrifice him to his own grandson.
And I thought my family reunions were awkward.
Fair enough.
I think you and Norrington should have a nice little sit-down.
Never. I swear, ere this night doth wane, Yog Sagoth will drink the black splinters of my vengeance.
Fair enough.
What in the name of Kubrick's beard groomer is that unholy abomination?
That's Junior, youngest of the Elder Gods. When the walls tumble, he'll reign supreme over the darkness, and I'll be his favorite toy again, just like it was in the before time.
Ha! Junior hated you, Charlie. He used to call you Creepy Charlie.
You want creepy? I'll give you creepy, old man!
That's awkward.
I am the sonic powered robot. Please give my instructions to everybody.
Ah, that was fun. And now, back to tonight's featured entertainment.
Nicely done, Sam. If you want to change the music again, just gesture in the general direction of the piano, and I'll do the rest.
So, the point of what we're doing here is to piss him off.
You pathetic fool! Junior never played with you. He hated you.
Shut up, shut up, shut up!
So, this?
Boy, oh boy, I needed that!
So you can't read the name of the lyrics, so what's going to happen is every time this changes, it's going to change something else about the statue. Oh yeah, I never actually opened up this notebook at all.
Ain't that sweet? You're still struggling.
I haven't touched this notebook in the entire game, and I feel bad about it. You guys changed your dance.
Whee! Oh!
No, it's fun when you just land on your feet. No, this faster.
If that website about the Freemasons was accurate, that doorway opens onto a complex series of dumbwaiters that leads to the torch. Ribs. Juicy, demonic ribs. You know, that horrific rib cage looks a little like that ladder I hit that guy with last month.
Yeah, Master Hand.
Lady Liberty, America's nightlight.
There's an infinite number of things you could have said better than that, but okay. Come on, get me up. No, there's something else I need to change first. What was it?
Curse you, Uncle Morty!
Yeah.
Come on, let's see what you got. sweet. You're still struggling.
Okay, fine.
Junior. Charlie knows nothing about Junior. Nothing!
Let's do Flaming Grounds? I don't remember specifically. We'll find out in time.
Had enough, old man? Come on, everyone! Play along with Charlie Hotep! Yep, it's locked. Whee! Oh!
Torch. Okay.
Ha!
Oh, face.
Had enough, old man?
No. Okay, it repositioned people at the bottom and did that. Can I go in from this side? I don't think I can.
Yep, it's locked. Wee-hee-hoo! Aha! Take that, elder dorks!
You think you're winning? Every time you change the music, you bring your world one step closer to annihilation!
Oh no, so scary. Gonna die.
Lady, you could really use a facial peel.
That's the corruption of the dark dimension seeping into your world.
Why so gloomy?
You pathetic fool! Junior never played with you. He hit
Shut up!
Not this one. This one.
Had enough, old man?
Oh shit.
Oh, Hoteps. Oh! Hey, Sam! You think you could try a different piece of...
Yeah, please smoke. Tabula. Tablet. I'm an idiot. I fucked up. Tablets of the Four Minds Plague. Oodle.
Had enough, old...
Bada be doo, bada ba doo. Okay, perfect. Was Flaming Crowns.
Had enough, old man?
I don't think that's right anyway. 'Cause I need to jump on the tablet anyway. So, gonna have to fix this again. Max, you idiot.
Ow!
Oh, that hurt. The trash can, go through it. That's not a trash can. You were not gonna go through the trash can. I'm so mad at you.
Hey, there's no way.
Come on.
You.
Is Face of Darkness, that's right.
Had enough, old...
Up we go. Whoop.
so
Also, Junior's
beautiful.
bigger.
Oh, ain't that sweet?
Okay. If we're gonna mess with anything, we don't mess with the tablet in any shape, form, or fashion. Simple as that. So. This should leave the tablet alone, but put the head back onto the tentacles. Alright. Yep. Perfect. Wet.
No, wait!
Why?
Oh,
I'm confused.
hey, Sam!
Sorry. I'm very confused. How the fuck? So. Tabula Charlie just gonna change it back to the other tablet.
Had enough of?
Tabula Charlie is face and tablet, okay.
My name is
I don't care what your name is.
You pathetic.
Sound.
Shut up, shut up!
Had enough of?
Junior.
Had enough of?
Ha!
Had enough, old man?
I'm only slightly having an issue, it's fine.
You pathetic fool! Junior never played with you. He hated you.
Shut up, shut up, shut up!
So. Face of Darkness adjusts the face. Flaming Crowns adjust the crown. 2 tablets for the Mind Plague. Adjust the tablet. And the face. And whatever was here, adjust something else. So let's do Face of Darkness, which should empty out, or which should empty out the right side.
Had enough, old man?
Yep. I don't remember if the tablet's fucked up. Let me check. It is. Cool. Perfect. Which, this should actually be the right combination. Could be wrong. Could be wrong. Gonna find out the fun way.
Eternal darkness, can stormy
Ribs, juicy, demonic.
Not those, stupid. This thing.
Hi-ho, tentacles! Away!
Dive, dive, dive.
Max, free me and we'll...
Yeah, first I gotta shoot a dummy with a robot.
Max, don't! Get back into the toy box where you belong, Charlie. You'll never be Junior's favorite.
Looks like the crowd's had just about enough of your guff pop. What do you say, everyone? You heard him, Krusty.
I am declaring our rollout. Please give my instructions to everybody
Roxagoth's death scene, everyone! It looks like everything's about to go kablooey, so if you'll excuse me, I'll just ascend into the firmament and get ready to meet the end of the world!
That didn't go well.
What are we gonna do now, Sam? Without my cool psychic toys, I'm as useless as a sprinkler in a squid farm.
Useless? I think not.
Dr. Norrington?
Max, listen. The power is within you.
Sam? What's happening?
I think Norrington's just unlocked your total psychic potential.
Cool.
Either that or your head's about to explode. Either way, you should probably aim for the dummy.
Will do.
Godspeed, John Glenn.
All right, Cedar Face, let's finish this thing. Reno El Reno.
Yes, this is happening, and this is weird. Really no reason for any of this.
We're sorry. The number you have dialed. We're sorry. The number you. We're sorry. The number you. We're sorry.
Yeah, I never did this last time I tried this. And I don't have a reason for rhinoplasty yet. I'm gonna read his mind.
Trying to read my mind? That's a no-no. Ow!
But I wanna. Fine, I'll read, my buddies.
Eternal darkness, eternal darkness.
What was that?
Now you will be able to pluck images from the minds around you. Use them to defeat Charlie Hotep.
No problemo.
This is my apocalypse, and it freaks me out.
That's an interesting future. He has no future. That's a good sign.
I am completely impervious to your psychic powers.
Says you. Watch this.
Boy, I sure do wish I could get my hands on a pair of those sexy gold biker shorts. Very funny, Fuzzball. But let's try to focus on the gut-wrenching terror for a few seconds.
That was a perfect mimicry. Holy shit.
Junior thinks you're a grade A dingleberry, Charlie.
Liar! Filthy, ancient liar!
Junior thinks you're a yutz, Charlie. Junior despised you, Charlie.
Shut up! Shut up and die, old man!
Ah, okay. The fun has now been understood. These are things I did not ever explore. And they're pretty neat so far.
Come on!
What about the statue? Sure. It should just be nothing.
Yoo-hoo, Charlie Hotep.
No.
Why don't you come down here and light my torch?
No.
Sorry, sister, but Charlie likes his gals like he likes his wine. Bitter, woody, and full of sawdust.
Blah. No.
Hey there, boys and girls. This is your old pal, Charlie Hotep, temporarily taking possession of Lady Liberty to remind you to register to vote. Remember, kids, if you don't vote, you can't gripe. Funny stuff, kid, but I'm an anarchist.
It makes sense.
Sam Clones, it's me, your master. Stop what you're doing and get Max some corn dogs. The clones won't stop for anything now!
That's one way to get your fucking fiber.
Is everyone having
In the background, you can just see flashes of other toys. It's so fucking cool. I like that so much.
Let me out! I'm the real Charlie Hotep! That guy's an imposter! That's real funny. But everyone knows that I'm the real dummy here.
It's true. Especially for this reason.
Charlie, it's me, Junior. Let me out.
Nice try, Max. But the horrors of Junior are far too vast to contain in that puny dark dimensional toy box.
I tried. Oh well. What else I got? Yeah, this thing.
The wheel says, toy broken, powers unavailable.
That's a sad day. I'm sad. Can I have Future Vision literally anything else that isn't just him?
What's the matter, dummy? Are you scared?
No, I'm playing with stuff. Leave me alone. Leave me alone, Dad.
Come to me, Junior. The power of the toy box compels you.
Be fine. I'll do this.
Let's see how you like a taste of eternal darkness, termite brain. Whoa, that's pretty black.
Hey, that's a neat trick. Let me show you mine. I call it, I'd rather light a candle and curse the darkness. Nigeros ponfa!
Turn into a candle. Yeah.
Nobody puts Charlie in the box.
I put Charlie in the box. What do I do from here? Well, it's make you turn into a candle and then do something else.
Eternal dark.
Ah, I remember.
Great. Now I'm gonna have that song stuck in my head all night.
There we go. That's the fun. Alright. So hey, I'm gonna need you to memorize a couple songs so I can get a couple cards to play here, buddy.
Tongues of flame, hear a snar.
I don't need a lot of them again, just a couple, please. This is a couple. Come on. How many do I have? Just two? No, I got three. Need one more. And it's Tabula Charlie, please. He doesn't want to sing that one. Oh, wait. I gotta freeze mine.
Charlie hold, Charlie hold.
This one's his favorite. Alright, well, since you're a candle, let's play a good game of attrition. You want to burn? Let's make sure you burn real hot. Oh, don't want to burn anymore?
Fire, Scarecrow! Ooh, fire! Resolve us, whatever shall I do?
Water, yeah.
I know.
Fair enough.
What a maroon!
Oh, what a maroon me. Fuck you. This one. I'm gonna turn into a bug. Weird bug thing. Let's go. Can turn into a giant fucking fly swatter. Oh, no. Ow. Rude. Anyway, I'll turn to you. Good luck with that.
Rhinoplasty.
Ha! Do you think you can beat yourself? Wait, let me rephrase that.
What a poltroon. You think I wouldn't have planned for that? Form of the Destroyer.
I am the chronic power robot. Please fight me.
Ouch.
Yes. But.
Rhinoplasty.
No, I can't. How do I do this again?
The wheel says, toy broken. Powers unavailable.
That makes me sad. I'm sad.
Ow! Note to self, stop trying to read Charlie's mind.
Ban. I'll read his future instead. Wait. Oh, wait.
All for you,
That's
Junior.
right.
All for you.
There is the. There it is. Well, if he's a thing that can actually damage the dark dimensional things now. Hey,
Junior despised you, Charlie.
I am the chronic power robot. Please shut up and die.
Ah, donkey ears.
Close your eyes, Max.
Why? This is really cool.
Hey, you're right.
Here, don't put me back in the box. I love you. Jeez, Charlie, have a little dignity.
Why won't you play with
Good job, Max. Max?
Just a minute, Sam.
Max! Little buddy?
What? I thought we were doing a thing here.
explaining.
Max, you're alive.
Yep, that icky demon seed must have broken my fall.
What ridiculous luck.
Says you. I think I swallowed some of that dark dimensional demon yolk. Ugh.
Did it taste like chicken?
No. It was more like,
A bagel.
Not funny, Max.
I wasn't trying to be funny. If I was, I'd say something like, how do you keep an idiot in? Oh, I don't feel so good, Sam.
Hang on, little buddy. I'll go get you some soda crackers and lukewarm pork.
This is so cool!
Dr. Norrington, you gotta help me with Max. He...
Might have accidentally swallowed.
Lovecraft spinning through the 13 abyssal planes on a propane grill.
Congratulations, my friends. Thanks to your valiant efforts, Sam and Max have eliminated the scourge of the Devil's Toy Box once and for all. But at what cost?
Well, this is new.
when next we meet, the fate of Sam, Max, reality, and perhaps your very sanity will rest in your trembling hands in the concluding chapter of The Devil's Playhouse.
And just for note, episode 5 is supposed to be a conclusion. Another one, Bites the Dust Storm, which means you can come out of your bedroom and go get on the computer and start shitting shit up. Yeah, this is the next chapter is going to be the end of the season and also the part where it wraps everything up into a nice tight little bow. Yeah. It's something I enjoyed this time that I didn't really get to enjoy last time. It's like I was more of in a rush trying to beat the episodes that I didn't really get to explore and poke at more things. But I got to poke more at things this time. I sat and I was like, all right, let me just poke. So I got to see a lot more of what the hell you can do. Because the last time I did this, I got the Charlie Hotep thing immediately and just won the fight. And I was like, oh, I wonder if there was more. Oh well. Also, the next episode is like very season ender. Like, it's when shit hits the fan bigger than it's hit the fan before. No one is ready for the next episode. No one that has not seen this is ready for the next episode. You know who isn't really isn't ready for? Jesus Christ, woman!
What?
Coughing.
Sorry.
It's loud. No, you're good. I'm just like, holy shit. Are your body okay?
No.
What?
But it's okay.
Sal?
5 months straight.
No.
Sal? Sal?
I'm glad I stayed in the room. The worst of everybody fucking on.
Access high. I'll say that. Closer to someone. Are you afraid of coughing and breaking this stuff?
X. I'm okay. I have COPD, so coughing just hits my lungs bad.
She coughed hard. She apologized. Don't really know why. Stall. And the next bit is going to be episode 305 from The City That Dares Not Sleep. Not today, of course. I actually last played this at the top of last year. That feels really weird. Right. X said there's a lady I used to work with at a hotel that has COPD and she has an O2 tank with her when her lungs give her big issues. So you're with accent.
Yeah, I don't smoke. Mine is just trauma. Because I had bronchitis for 5.5 months. And coughed up so hard I broke a rib and lost 15 to 20% of my lung function. But I'm getting it back. It's just sickness hits me hard. So I'm okay. It's just coughing. I'm trying to take care of myself so I don't actually end up, being my grandfather who has late stage COPD. Are you writing Pompo's back?
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Unless he's not actually live.
He
so.
was live for me. Axe, honey, are you good?
I think Axe is having a stroke.
Axe had a...
What happened? What happened? Are you okay, sweetie?
Axe, love, are you good? I thought that said the raid has crashed.
No. I typed "oh gods." I don't know what the hell happened before that, but sure did. Are you the new Eldritch Horror? Isn't that secret? It's not actually Max. It's just you.
Why am I typing backwards? I don't fucking know.
Hydrate or bad fate, maybe?
Axe, have you been sleeping?
I can't figure out how to put it into a cohesive pun.
Axe needs a bed.
Axe needs what? All of my sleep.
Alright. I'm gonna get everyone sent over to Pompos. I hit the cursor on the left. Oh! Yeah, no, I've done that before. But it's because I legitimately, accidentally let my right hand just, kind of sleep on the fucking left arrow. I just kind of did this. Yeah, we're gonna raid Pompos in about 5 seconds. So, everyone say hi. Everyone have a good day.
Papa's is wearing a pirate hat. That's definitely worth a follow.
Yeah. So everyone have a good afternoon, day, everything.
What? Is that a line from Drake, or are you just putting Drake in the end there to make it rhyme with some shit? Oh shit, we're getting a raid from Alvin, dude.